Here we go again, featured multiplayer. We are at Kalim, whatever it's called. There's a random guy over there. We're going to start from the back like we normally do, 17th place. And we are definitely at the back because that random bloke really far behind has now disappeared. We're in the Mazda MX5. We're going to start from the back and we're going to try and push through the field here. I'm very good at this track. I know that sounds arrogant, but I know I am. I'm faster than most. I know you'd argue I'm in a lobby leading car here. We're starting from the back, so who cares? It's just a bit of fun. Let's just see what happens. There you go, normal regime for Forza Motorsport. First few corners, people at the back squabbling, love to take each other out. Hopefully he doesn't take our rear end out. He's got better drive than us. Hopefully I can pip him into this right-hander here. I'm going to try and go for the inside. There we go. Without taking him out, obviously. We don't like these whole dive bombs and ramming people. We're not about that. We're not going to do that, and we're not going to start doing that at any point. Obviously, if it does happen, it's not intentional. It is accidental. And we take another place there. We go up in 6th place. This is lap 1, starting from the back in the Mazda MX5 feature multiplayer. That's 5th place, and we're going to go for an outbreak on 4th place here as well. There we go. Minimal contact. Obviously, I didn't want to do that. I think he didn't realise we were going to go for it till the last minute, and then it was too late. And it is lap 1, and we are up into 4th place, but there is quite a gap to the leaders in front. So with fresh track ahead, let's just try and build up some good corner in here, corner sequences, and push on and catch them up. And then hopefully we'll be within striking distance of the leader by the time we do. I'm sure one of them though will start to pull a gap away. I'm sure. So here we go, after lap 1, we're in 4th place from 17, I think it was. And there was one random guy as well, but he disappeared as the race started. And we're going to push on through here. I'm aware this car won't be the strongest in a straight line. It is more built for cornering capabilities. And so far, it's showing up in South Africa. There we go, into the first corner. We're 3.1 behind. I'm going to keep an eye now on the Delta. 3.2, 3, 2.8. Okay, alright, not too bad. So we're reeling them in slowly. First place, worryingly though, has stayed around 4.1 seconds, now 4.2 ahead. Hopefully we'll reel him in a bit around. Okay, right, yeah. So we do have better cornering pace than every single car in front of us, and someone has made a mistake there. I didn't see where they were though. All I saw was a pile of smoke. Pile of smoke, and then we take a podium place. I'll take it any day of the week. Here we go. We missed that curb on the right hand side. Hopefully we don't go too wide there, which we don't. And we are now 3.1 behind the leader. And then hopefully it will come down a little bit more after we come out of this corner. It was 3.1, it's now 2.9, 2.8, 2.8. It tried to go to 2.7, it weren't happening though. And after nearly 2 laps of the race, we are slowly reeling in the leaders, bit by bit. We're not pushing too hard. We're just taking our time. We've got nice clear track just to take the corners how we want. They're not compromised at all yet. And we nearly go off there from that inside curb on the right-hander. Through the last corner, we're 2 seconds behind the leader. Slowly reeling him in. And I think first place is quicker in a straight line and second place is quicker in a straight line. So if we are going to do some overtaking, it is going to be into a corner, through a corner, or coming out of a corner. It probably will not be on a straight line. We are 2.4 behind the leader. It needs to be better than that. 2.5, 2.6. Come on, Steve. There we go. Reel it back into 2.3. 2.1. That seems to be one of the stronger corners for us there. Right, so it looks like first place is starting to pull a bit of a gap now. We need to get past second place ASAP. We're going to go aggressive here. We're going to try and outbrake him into this. We do make slight contact. I don't think he went off track. Let me just have a look at the delta. No, he doesn't. Do you know what? If we got a penalty for that, then I wouldn't have argued it, but I still would have argued that it is just a bit aggressive driving, aggressive racing. It's contact racing. It wasn't mad contact, but here we go. We're in second place now. We're 1.2 clear of second place. We're going to try and chase down first place here. We've got just over a lap to do it. And he is 0.8 in front. I need to have some slipstream down the straight. Otherwise, we're going to spend half the next lap trying to catch him up first before we go for an overtake. We both use that inside curb to advantage as well. Try and use the inside of this curve. There we go. That's a good last corner. Now we're going to tuck in behind him. We're going to nick his slipstream now all the way down the straight. And he's going very defensive. That's fine though. We only need the rear end of his car right now. Second place, I don't think is going to get back into this fight. It is literally going to be a last lap showdown now. So here we go. At Kalima, whatever you want to call it, South African track. We're in the Mazda MX5. Started from the back. It's now the last lap, and we are in second place, just behind the leader. Should I go for a dive bomb here on him? We might be a little bit too far back here. We'll just tuck up now, unless he leaves a gap. We switch it to the outside, but we don't have enough grip to pull that move off. Late break here, try and cut up the inside of him, which it works. We're not going to make contact. This is our chance now. We're going to keep our line and we're going to go for it. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is starting from the back, and now we are in first place. All we have to do now is just bring this home. He's 0.4 behind. Get this corner right. There we go. And I don't think he is going to be able to catch us on this straight, this downhill into the left-hander. I don't think he'll close the gap. There you go, look, it's 0.4. He's not going to close it enough though. And there we go. I'd have to make a mistake now for him to get back past me, which we don't. We take that last corner smooth without using the curb to take no risks. Slight late break into the last corner on the drive line, so I know I can get away with that. And there we go, out the final corner and across the line. And it was just over 2 minutes for the lap time. I don't know if it was the fastest lap. We'll find out now. Well, we definitely got the fastest lap of the race. Nearly a 1:59. I would have been happy if I got a 1:59, but I'm not going to complain. It was a good race. We started from the back. We come up 16 places. Fastest lap of the race in the Mazda MX-5. It's a very strong car. Everyone knows this. Fun to drive though. I recommend at least having one of them in between probably D class to maybe B class. It's a very good car, very fun to drive, very easy to drive. As you can see, not the best on straights, but if you can hook the corners up, it's more than strong enough to win a race. But yeah, cheers for watching guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.